Good morning from the Quilted Chicken Farm and Rita's Roost. Well, I'm making this morning still. Not really. It's 8:30. Is that early morning to you, or is that middle of the morning? I've been doing a few things already this morning. Got up, milked the cow, made Terry breakfast, washed a few dishes. I need to do some laundry, but I come up here to put a package in the mail that I needed to mail. But then I wanted to talk to you. You know, I had family reunion this weekend, and this bag of stuff come from Kansas, come down to Arkansas from Kansas, and I'm going to show you what's in it, and y'all tell me what I need to do with it. I'll probably decide myself, but if you have any suggestions. But one of my cousins, well, she was married to my cousin, and her mother through the years pieced a lot of quilts. Her mother was Viola Caroline Wheeler Throneberry, and she pieced a lot of quilts, but she's gone now. And Carolyn, my cousin, now the cousin that she's married to was my mama's nephew. And there was only like a few years difference. My mama was the baby of the family, so some of her nephews was just a little bit younger than her. But anyway, so this quilt come from that family. This stuff. Let me show you what all's in here. Now she's asked me if I would quilt this on the quilting machine. This one. Let me show you this one. Is the color gonna show? Let me get it open here. Now it's all hand pieced. It really is. Can you see the little tiny stitches in the hand piecing? I know you can. Now all of us, we all machine piece, but the older generation, they did everything with a needle and thread. And let me hold it up here. I'm gonna hold it up so you can see it. I've not really unfolded it all yet. And I haven't measured it. Now, isn't that pretty? And let's see, it's put together with a pink, and that's a bright blue. Wonder what I ought to put on the back. It needs a pretty bag, don't it? I'm looking. What do you guys think? Carolyn said her mother was colorblind, and so sometimes she had a hard time matching up the colors and the blocks and the pieces. Has a lot of black. I'm looking. I'll have to think on that just a little bit. Actually, I've never put gingham on the back of one, but that would almost go with that pink, wouldn't it? I don't have a whole lot of pink, but nah, I'm not going to use that. That ain't what I want either. Have I got any blue? I don't even know what color you call this blue. Well, I'll have to think on that. I was going to start it today, but I'm just debating on what I need to put. So there's that one. Let me gently move it over there. And then, well, I want to sit back down. So I'll move out of that chair. And then she brought these blocks. Let me turn that down. I haven't counted these, but she said there was 29 of these blocks. And she's asked if I would set them together into a quilt. And there, see the back of them. They're all hand pieced too. Let's see, and they've all got the little red dot center and the green. Wonder what color I would need to set them together with. I don't know. Probably want to use the green and a green and a red, the cornerstones and the sashing, do you think? And you see, sometimes, how do you fix stuff like that? I don't know. It's going to be a little bit of a job. There's several of them like that. I may have my work cut out for me because I can't trim them. If I trim them, I'll cut those stitches where they're sewed together. I might have a job. Maybe the best way would be to move inside and just take wide seams, do you think? I don't know. I won't start on it right away. I'll study on it. That one's a little wonky because it's got some of that extra in it. Oh my, that might be a job. That might be. And what else have I got to show you? Oh, I know. She had some fabric. She said she had bought these fabrics for her mama to quilt with. Well, they still have the ticket on it the way they used to do it. Y'all bought fabric when they would do it that way, didn't you? Can't see the name of the store. But oh, look at the pretty purples. Fabric ticket. And this one was $1.87 a yard. And it says it's 3 yards of it. This is 2 yards at $2 a yard. Boy, that was pretty. Just gonna. And these would be like vintage fabrics, wouldn't they? Those are pretty. That's just little pieces. Oh, there's so many of them. Pretty little pansies on that one. I didn't need any more fabrics, but oh, I'm gonna look at them and enjoy looking at them. There's 2 of those. Oh, here, this one still has the ticket on it. Price per yard, $2. And that's the back side. Let me see if I can show you the. Well, that pin's almost rusted in there, but that's the inside. Oh my, y'all need some vintage fabrics. And those are some pretty greens. It's another pretty green. Well, I'm just going to take them all out of here and we're going to look at them. This one was $2 a yard. And it's yellow and purple in it. Here's a pretty one with some pink. Oh, look at this one. Some of you guys have been doing the teacups and the pots. Can you see that? Like a little teapot and a cup and saucer. What year would you think these might be? Would they be the 80s maybe? This one is green with the cup and the saucers. There. You see them? I'm still going. Oh, that one's pretty too. Oh, we got some more purple looking stuff. Well, wouldn't that be pretty made into the blocks? See those? That's a pretty light colored with the blue flowers. And this one, this is just a pretty good sized piece of solid. Oh, those are pretty. I've got another bag coming from one of Terry's cousins. She called me the other day and said, I've got a bunch of fabric from Leon's mother. Would you want it? And so I've got another big bag coming from a different family and a different family member. It'll get here. I think it was going to go through one of the cousins, going to bring it, and it was going to get here. So that's in that bag, and so that's the job I've got cut out for me, quilting that one and seeing what I can do with these blocks. But the blocks are going to be not the right way. I had to think about them. But I've got a box here I'm going to open too. Let me get my big box. Oh, I think it came Saturday, and I didn't open it. Saturday was that reunion that I had, so I didn't do too much other than that. The reunion, though, we had about 50. Sometimes you'd count and you'd get 40 something, and sometimes you'd get 51. So about 50 was there. There was a lot of food. The fellowship was nice, and we're already talking about next year's reunion. I nominated one of the, in a way, a funny way, just nominated one of the younger cousins to be in charge next year. And she's real excited about it. She's got a real peppy, outgoing personality, so I think she'll do a good job. So I don't know what she'll have planned for us. This is a new line that's coming out from Kansas Troubles Quilters. Now, I don't have the layer cakes or any of the pre-cuts yet, but I've got 3 of the bolts of the fabric. So I'm just going to show it to you, and I'm probably not going to list it yet. If y'all really think you want some of it, I'm not even going to take the plastic off. Can you see the design? It's got the little flower on it, and it's kind of a sand color, I guess you'd call it. And this is sand with little black flowers. And you know how the Kansas Troubles Quilters is always kind of dark colors. And this is a black one that blends with it. Does it go with, let me look. They all, that's a, I just barely have any of that left at all. There may not be 2 yards on that. May not be but just 2 yards on that one. This is a Kansas Troubles, and see, it's a black one. They just kind of, that whole line goes toward darker colors. Anyway, those 3, but I won't put them yet. I'll wait for the pieces that goes with them. I didn't get a whole lot of them. That one sure is sweet. What else? Can you see my wall hanging up there? Well, it's watermelon. The watermelon, there it is, right there. That come from one of my cousins. She made it for me. I'll show it to you. She made it. Rebecca Pledger, she made it, and I'm gonna hang it up here. It says, "Hello Summer." It's got a slice of watermelon. This is watermelon. Got the little pinwheels that turn, 2 of those, and the red truck. Isn't that pretty? I'm gonna hang it up in here this summer. That's what I'm gonna do. Alrighty. Rita's got to go get busy doing something. Oh, and Sheila Gage is coming by this afternoon. She's traveling and going to be going on I-40, which I don't live too many miles off of I-40. So she's going to come by this afternoon and see me. And that's all I've got to talk about. I'll see y'all later. Bye now. Love ya. Have a blessed day.